We do special editions of Litter Media Live on a regular basis, but this one is extra special. Extra special because, first of all, of our guest, Paul Pollard, Rock for Tots.
Good morning.
Year 40.
Year 40. How about
Yes.
that? Yeah.
So it's even more special.
Right.
We're going to talk about Rock for Tots, which is coming up on Friday, December 6th this year. Details in just a moment. But first, we want to tell you about Litter Quality Propane. 92 years of serving propane users in southern and central Ohio. Reliable supply, reliable service, reliable people. Litter Quality Propane. Thank you so much for coming in today and sharing with us.
Thank you for having me.
It seems like this is a long way off, but we're a month away.
We're only a month away, 4 weeks away. How about that?
It's the premier rock concert auction, and now another great milestone of 40 years.
Yeah, it's just amazing journey that we've been on, and it's a testament to the community, really, and folks like the Litter family and folks that have gotten behind us since day one. You know, we feel really honored and humbled and amazed that we're still here doing this, but it's good, man. Let's do it.
I think it was my son's second Christmas when you first had Rock for Tots.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And so putting an age on it in that aspect.
Right.
You know? And it seems like yesterday we were doing the 30th anniversary.
I know. Where does that time go, right?
It flies, really does. This being a rock concert, let's talk about the bands that you have performing at this particular event.
Sure. Well, this year, a special thing, not only is Rock for Tots celebrating our 40th anniversary, but the Mods are celebrating their 60th anniversary.
Right.
And they approached us and said, hey, we would really like to do a show for Rock for Tots. What do you think about us performing at the show? So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to have several bands perform. We'll do the auction and like we normally do, but then we'll stop somewhere around 9:30, and then the Mods will just perform a show.
How many of the Mods are still with us?
The 4 original members.
All 4?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, just an amazing group of guys, and they've been supporters and friends for all these many years as well. So
yeah, they've performed at the Sugar Shack events.
Oh, right? Yeah, they did all the Sugar Shack shows, and they've just been a great part, an awesome part of the music community here in Chillicothe for forever. And we have an amazing group of musicians that live and play here in this area. Yeah. And you don't realize how good these folks are until you go out and you go to cities that are known for music, you know, Austin, Nashville, and so forth, and you go there and you go, well, we got that at the Cross Keys, man. You know, so yeah.
That's the coolest thing I think about the music side of this
event,
because it's such a talent-rich area and has been since the vaudeville days.
Yeah, for a long, long time. You know, you go back to the Majestic Theater and all that historic stuff. And Chillicothe, for whatever reason, has been a hub of art, music, acting, all of that stuff, in addition to our historic place in the history of Ohio and legislature and all that. So,
So awesome. How many bands do you have performing this year?
So this year we have 7 bands plus the Mods, so we have 8 bands total.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And they are?
They are. Well, we're going to do Basement Collective, Good and Stout, Hybrid Nation. We're going to do Echoes of Appalachia. Who else is performing? You want to help me here?
Some of these are names that we've heard before.
Yes.
That have performed.
Yeah.
Sugarloaf Shakedown.
Right.
Weren't they added like 2 years ago?
Well, they performed last year, I think, for the first time.
Okay.
And if you haven't seen these guys, they're incredible. Yeah. All these bands are incredible.
I've not heard of Too Smart to Crawl.
Too Smart to Crawl is my old friend Greg Kempton, who was in our first band, Rock Candy, back in 1985, the band that started Rock for Tots. And he and his daughter perform in this band called Too Smart to Crawl. So they're a rock band, an edgy kind of alt-rock band, and they're going to play. And then our original band, Rock Candy, is going to play a couple of songs. I've reached out to the bands or the band members, and they were like, "Yeah, let's do it." So we're gonna do a couple of tunes this year as well.
Who's in the original Rock Candy?
So original Rock Candy was 4 people. It was Tony Federici, Gene Cottle on guitar. Tony played bass, Gene Cottle on guitar, and Rusty Burton on drums, and myself on guitar. Mm-hmm. And then very shortly after, the Kempton brothers joined the band, which was Greg and Eric Kempton, and they're going to perform with us too.
Nice. You've come a long way.
We have. we have, and still here to do it.
Gosh, you were just out of your teens at that time, weren't you?
Yeah, well, we were in our 20s, but we were just so inspired by, that was the year of Live Aid and Farm Aid, and we were a bunch of music guys from Southern Ohio that thought, well, we could do something similar, so we just stuck with it, and here we are.
Were you all from Pike County?
Yeah, we were originally from Pike County.
Okay, kind of like the Pure Perry League.
Kind of like that.
Respect,
yeah. Only we didn't put out 12 records on RCA Records, but other than that, just like it.
And another one coming out, which happens to be on the day that will be Rock for Tots.
Yeah, how cool is that?
That is cool.
Yeah, God bless those guys, man.
The money's raised through this auction. And I'm telling you, folks, if you're not familiar with Rock for Tots, the auction items you have are just out of this world in regards to autographed memorabilia, very hard to find items that you have donated to you.
You can't find these at all. One of the very cool items we have this year, we always have appliances, electronics, just really fun, great Christmas gifts that you can buy. But we also have these unique things that are donated. And this year, Rick Modisett, famous booking agent from Parkersburg, West Virginia, a great dear friend of mine for many, many years, he has donated what he calls his star guitar. He's been saving this for years and years and is giving this to Rock for Tots for us to raise money and help kids. But there's over 100 autographs on this guitar. And on this guitar will be Don McLean, Lainey Wilson, Josh Turner, and oodles and oodles of other.
And 97 others.
And 97 others. This is an incredible front, back, all over the guitar. It's just the coolest, one of the most unique items we've ever had.
Yeah. Did he mention to you who was the first to sign it?
He didn't, but I can ask.
Yeah, that'd
he
be
would
cool
know.
to know.
He would know.
And where that signature was.
Right. I think it was Dan Ramey who first signed it.
That wouldn't be very famous. I think there's a Dan Ramey who's a motivational speaker somewhere.
Could have been Mike Smith. I'm not sure. It was a Dan Ramey, Mike Smith, somewhere in there.
Two of your favorite musicians.
Right.
But the monies raised go right back into children's charities, which is
sure does.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And I know I've asked you this before. I'm sure you've got a dollar figure that you've raised over the years. You want to make this one a record breaker.
Yeah, we sure do. Well, one of the things about that is you put some pressure on yourself when you do those goals, and you kind of put pressure on the community in a way too. So we've never really done that. Anyway, we've been really blessed. And the
Just
shows
each year try and beat what you did last year.
Yeah, and the shows, and we did that every year until COVID. Yeah. And then COVID, we had to do the online show. So we've continued to do these, and now it's coming back. Last year it came back in full strength. So hoping 60,000, maybe something like that. We hope to raise this year.
Have you gone across $1 million?
We're almost at 2.
Almost at 2.
2 million. Yeah.
I was thinking that might be the case, but I couldn't recall.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
I know. Unbelievable.
Can we make that happen this year, folks?
Maybe, right?
That would be super spectacular.
Right.
Yes. Right. This will take place inside the Majestic Theater.
Right, Majestic Theater, down on 2nd Street with the famous arch. May have heard of that place.
I heard about that. And new LED lighting.
Yes, isn't it cool?
Yeah.
It really, really looks good. So we're going to have all these bands. We're going to probably open the door a little earlier. Usually it's at 6, but I think we're going to do 5 or 5:30. So take a look, like us on Facebook, Instagram, things like that. Tickets are going to be available very, very soon, probably within the next few days. Yeah.
Just got to get those printed.
Yeah, we had to land on exactly which bands were available and commitments and things like that. We like to be able to put the bands on the tickets and the posters. So,
and if you're watching this on Facebook, we've put the link for Rock for Tots Facebook page in this post.
Great.
So it'll just take you right to where that is, and you'll know when those tickets are
available.
There we go.
Yeah. We're going to start updating things very, very soon on that.
And I will tell you the tickets are just out of this world price-wise. $10.
$10.
Where can you go and see 8 bands?
Right.
Where can you go to see the Mods play for $10?
$10. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we want this to be something that folks can afford. They can bring their family and all that. And kids that are 12 and under are free anyway. So.
Yeah. You moved to the Majestic here a number of years ago, and it's been a really good move for you, hasn't it?
It really has. The Majestic, the staff there have been very welcoming, and so were the staff at the Elks as well. Mm-hmm. We just have a bit more infrastructure there with the PA system and the lighting
and the seating
and the streaming, and we're going to be live streaming this again this year.
Oh, good,
yeah.
Good.
And the seating and it's and all that.
Where's the link for the streaming?
The link for the streaming will be it'll be on YouTube. It'll be at the Rec W, and that's TheRecW. Mm-hmm. Just go to YouTube, the Rec W. That'll take you to the Rec W's. That's the former recording workshop that is a music production technology school.
I think we have a logo of that.
Yeah, and we're gonna.
It's on your.
Oh yeah,
there you go.
There it is. so there it is. But that's where we're going to stream the show.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Anything that we've missed?
I don't think so. I just want to say thank you to you guys. It's always a pleasure coming here, and all these many years, it becomes this family thing, and I'm just so thankful. Thank you to the community. Thank you to the bands. Thank you to the organizations that we help. We currently are helping 35 children's organizations, plus we do 2 college scholarships and a college endowment program.
Yeah, it has truly become remarkable. What an event. And you've had a lot of things you've learned as you've gone.
Oh, for sure.
And they've turned into be a tremendous idea and a great help to the community. So thank you for all your hard work.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. And hope to see you all out at the Majestic for Rock for Tots 40th year, Friday, December the 6th.
Very good. Good to see you.
Thank you, buddy.
Mr. Paul Pollard and the Recording Workshop and Rock for Tots. And thank you to Litter Quality Propane for sponsoring this segment of Litter Media Live.